Skinny bean poles, the few of them that still exist, are set to freeze their tushes off in winter because they don't have any winter clothes. Now, we're not talking about a shortage of winter woolies, but rather a shortage of the insulating fat layer, which helps to keep the body warm and toasty. Today, being fat is frowned upon, but back in the day, if you were carrying a few extra kilograms as winter set in, you would have had a distinct advantage. You see, for our ancestors to eat, they had to leave their warm, cozy cave to hunt down some dinner. And finding dinner in the middle of winter would have been quite a challenge. The fat would have had a definite advantage. For starters, the extra layer would have helped keep them warm. And if food supplies ran low, which was extremely likely, their fat supply could be used to sustain them until food supplies were restored. Now, to enjoy this fatness advantage, you needed to have just the right body chemistry. Specifically, you needed to be insulin resistant. Yes, being insulin resistant would not have been a liability. It would have been an asset. It would have ensured the fat cupboard was well stocked, and it would have increased their thermogenic capacity. Of course, this insulin resistance would have been transient, the perfect biochemical storm, ensuring they survived winter. And by the end of winter, the fat stores would have been depleted and insulin sensitivity would have been restored. So, how did the body know when it was winter? Well, clearly, our ancestors couldn't tune into the evening news to get the weather forecast. They relied on environmental clues. Now, the big sign winter was on its way was the amount of sun exposure decreased. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we ask the question, are we insulin resistant because we're living in a permanent winter? Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Now, when the sun goes on vacation, so does vitamin D. You see, despite the sun's bad reputation, it is responsible for a rather important chemical reaction. The zaps of UVB radiation energize cholesterol in the skin, so it turns into a vitamin D precursor. Now, it is quite a process, but this precursor eventually is turned into active vitamin D, which circulates in the body, turning various genes on and off. The official gene count is around 200 genes. So flipping this switch creates some serious changes in body chemistry. Like flipping on insulin resistance? Maybe. Vitamin D is definitely one of the signals used by the body to know when winter has arrived and when it is over. A drop in vitamin D levels signals it's about to get cold, really cold, so the body should put on its winter coat. At the end of winter, vitamin D levels rise. So the body knows it's time to put the winter clothes away. A perfect system. Mother Nature is so smart. The arrangement ensures your fat cell's wardrobe matches the seasons. It keeps you warm in winter and cool in summer. A perfect system, provided you actually spend some time under the sun, soaking up those UVB rays. But modern man typically avoids the sun, either by hiding indoors or hiding under layers of protective clothing and creams. Vitamin D deficiency or insufficiency is an invisible epidemic. But it's not the only epidemic. Obesity is also an epidemic, just a more visible one. The big question: are the two epidemics connected? Well, maybe. Lots of studies have shown that fat people tend to have low vitamin D levels. It has been argued by some that this is a consequence of being fat. Others see it as a cause. Either way, it makes sense to fix your vitamin D levels. Expose yourself. Put away your winter wardrobe and create better body chemistry. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry, or need a little help getting your body chemistry on track? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or sign up for a body audit. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who seems to still be wearing their winter wardrobe? Share this video with them so they can put the winter fat layer away. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.